There's no need for you to say you're sorry. Goodbye, I'm going home. I don't care no more, so don't you worry. Goodbye, I'm going home. I hate the way that even though you know you're wrong, you say you're right. I hate the books you read and all your friends. Your music's right, it keeps me up all night, up all night. There's no need for you to say you're sorry. Goodbye, I'm going home. This video's a ukulele tutorial. I got 2 requests for this. I really appreciate Leo Frags and Suri Luthvi. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Really appreciate you listening. And if you want to learn how to play this, here's a little tutorial about how I'm thinking about playing the chords to this song. I'm going to put them up on the screen now, and you can screenshot that. That's the chart that I learned it from, but we'll get into some of the specifics of how I'm playing some of these chords and how you can maybe memorize some of these parts. So the song starts off with my favorite my favorite chord movement, which is 1 to 3 major, normally in the key of E. The G sharp chord would be minor, and that has a much more delicate sound. I feel like the major 3 just jumps out at you, and I've noticed this. All of my favorite songs do this at some point. We go to C sharp minor, to A, C, D7, back to E. So in this part, I'm using this E voicing, which if you have the flexibility for this in this joint right here, you need to clear the A string, right? So we get this kind of bending up, barred on the 4th fret, and then on the 2nd fret, the 1st finger grabs that. So we get from your face towards the ground, 4, 4, 4, 2. And if this doesn't do that for you, you can use these 3 fingers. They sort of fit into each other nicely, and it's easy-ish to get them on one thing. This is faster, but maybe a little less reliable. This is probably the more correct way to do it, but I don't do it. For G sharp, I'm using this grip right here. It's kind of like your F grip, but on the with the bar on the 3rd fret there. So you get 5, 3, 4, 3, like that. Then sliding up to the C sharp minor, and then just put 1 finger down for A. So that's 3rd finger down on the 6th fret of the G string here, barred 1st finger across there, C sharp minor, 1st finger comes down on the 5th fret of the E string for this voicing of A major. So I know you probably know your A major open chord here, but since you're already here, the voice leading is a little bit prettier. It's easier to stay in position like that. So first half of the verse riff, we have E, G sharp, C sharp minor, A, and then once again, this is an easy grip for C, but I prefer this voice leading, so that's barring 3rd fret on the A string, 3rd fret on the E string, middle finger, 4th fret here on the C string, 3rd finger there, and that's like the A grip at the 3rd fret. And then that turns into this B7 really nicely. Back to E. So C, B7, E. That B7 is just a bar across the 2nd fret. And over here, 2nd finger on the 3rd fret. And I guess that would be an alternate, more open chordy version to do it. But if you're already doing that E there, you're doing something sort of challenging. Side note, if these two notes in the E chord are the same note, so it's kind of a redundancy. It's like if you wanted to play the E with one finger like that and just avoid the A string entirely, no one's gonna call you on that. It's gonna sound fine. Like that would work. Or even the bar, make it a 6 chord. That's not what Oasis does. That sounds nice. So I'm just showing you what I did too in my cover video where I'm playing in the car, and this isn't, obviously the song is originally played on the acoustic guitar, so this is kind of an adaptation for the way that I'm playing it, and you can tweak this to make it sound good for your ears. Start it off. You can use that verse part as an intro or just jump right into it, and we do 2 passes with lyrics. There's no need for you to say you're sorry. Goodbye, I'm going home. Okay, also don't you worry. Goodbye, I'm going home. And if you want, you can add a 7 chord because that leads nicely to the A. Up to you. So you might, I'd probably never play this the exact same way twice. There's lots of little tricks and things available. You can't do them all in the same version of the song, but you can, you can do some of them one day and some of them another day. So here, this kind of sounds nice where you go from this E to an E7, and anytime you're taking the E chord to an A chord, that E7 is going to sound really nice. So here we're using the open A grip now. Up there it was more convenient, nicer sounding to do it here, but here this is the chorus, so maybe we want it to sound a little bit bigger. I think I did E to E7 here. That's in the chart. I think I did that in the video, if you're trying to play along to me in the video, but this is also available. And then, so the chorus goes from A to E, A to E to E7. E, F sharp, minor. It doesn't say minor in the but it is. Or maybe major, I don't know. I play minor. I play F sharp minor there. I think that's what I did on the thing. Let's see. I hate the books you read and all your friends. Your music's shite, it keeps me up all night, up all night. Or I hate the books you read and all your friends. Your music's shite, it keeps me up all night, up all night. Both totally functional. The F sharp major there is sort of like a bluesy rock sort of thing. You're just cramming an F sharp major over where a minor chord should be. So that just gives it a sort of cool effect. It's like wrong, but that's like the cool thing about it. Which is funny because I even started this whole thing about how I liked the G sharp major. That's like my favorite sound, and I elected to play the F sharp minor there, and I still will. I don't know, in that part I like it. Okay, so then all that repeats. So we get the verse progression: E, G sharp, C sharp minor, A, C, B7 to E, and that's twice for a verse. Then we get the 3 times A to E, A to E. The E7's optional. A to E, F sharp major or minor, it doesn't matter. And now we repeat the verse. Back to a chorus. So everything we did up until now, we're just doing again. And there's a trick I just thought up when I was looking over this song again. It's been a while since I played it, but to get a little bit more movement and stuff in the chorus, you could come back to that higher grip for A in the second half, and then move down to E, down to F sharp, right? So you get a little bit more movement behind your voice if you're singing, or if you're playing with someone who is singing. You know, there's some more interesting notes floating around. Instead of just a repeated A to E, you can have something like, let's say here. I hate the way that you are so sarcastic and you're not very bright. You think that everything you've done's fantastic. Yeah, your music's shite, it keeps me up all night, up all night. And that takes us to the bridge, which I always forget. I barely ever play this song live because I always forget the bridge. It starts with this C sharp minor. It's the minor 6, moving down to G sharp minor. Right, so now we have G sharp and it's diatonic. It's not the major one that we had before. That's kind of borrowed from another key. It's the minor one that belongs to this key. I have A, and then this E to E7 thing again. So that goes, and it will be nice to be alone for a week or two. Okay, and then there the chart says F sharp major, and maybe that's what Oasis is playing, but here I just think that sounds bad. The other spot it's optional, but this I don't know. You be the judge. Versus F sharp major. Maybe you do a major on the second one. For some reason, the way that hugs the vocal line is a little bit nicer the second time around. It's choose your own adventure. You know, you do it how you want it. I'm doing it how I want it. You steal from me and do it how you want it. All right, so bridge. What do we have so far? We got C sharp minor to G sharp minor, A, E, E7, C sharp minor, G sharp minor, A, and we hold that. And now we have this descending line. Once again, the chart says B7. I prefer the voice leading where every note's moving instead of the 7 kind of staying put from the B7 to the A. So what I'm doing, I don't remember what I did in the recording, but it's just a regular B chord, 4, 3, 2, 2, to an A chord, G sharp minor, that's 4, 3, 4, 2, and then I just move this grip down 2 frets, so that becomes 2, 1, 2, open for the F sharp minor. Or if you're going to F sharp major, it'll be that 3, 1, 2, 1. So all together we get. And it will be nice to be alone for a week or two. But I know that I will be right back here with you, 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 with you. All right, so right at the end, we come back to the verse progression: E, G sharp, C minor, A, C. Oh, and then here's a cool thing I did. This little octave thing, and I think that's in the song somewhere. I think one of the guitars did this, and I was like, oh, I want to do that too. So in the verse, you can steal this trick where you go from after you get E, G sharp, C sharp minor to A. From the C chord in that grip, you do this octave here. So index finger 7th fret on the C string, pinky finger on the 10th fret of the A string, and you're muting the G and the E, but you're strumming everything. So it gets this percussive attack as well as the 2 or the 1 note in the separate octave. And that leads down to this E right here. So that's our still an E major chord, but with a bar across there. Right, so we get 4, 4, 4, 7. I don't care no more, so don't you worry. Goodbye, I'm something like that. Hope that's helpful. There's probably there's a lot of stuff in there, but you can simplify as much as you want. You can use that chord chart and use as many or as few of those little tricks to navigate those chords as you want. And I don't know, maybe you record your own cover of it and send it to me. I'd love to hear that. Um, if you found this helpful, give it one of those. I'll try to make more lesson stuff. If you want to take lessons with me, that's what I do for a living. You can contact me at funnyboat.com. That's my, I don't know, like band business record label thing. If you want, you can also buy one of these t-shirts from there. Find my original music on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever it's called, YouTube, Funny Boat. Cool. Thanks for the request, and I'm happy to do more of these.